historic Fenway Park in Boston. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod in this one, Connie Early.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Here's a 1-1. On a line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Acuna runs. And that one fouled off. Acuna on at first. Nobody out. Step off, throw to first. Acuna dives back in. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That's one of those swing now before the pitchers even let go of the baseball.
Runner at first with no outs here. That one missed.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
And that just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here is Matt Olson. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Matt Olson, he's one of those guys with light tower power from the left side. You know, reached 100 career home runs in less than 400 games played.
Yo-1. Swings through that. Yeah, you know, Chris, only 10 other players have ever accomplished that milestone so quickly, and I am not going to list them right now. Acuna runs. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two. And that's outside. Left-hand batter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. First offering, and it just misses. And now the lefty. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Braves strand 1. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Back after this on the show. Back now at Fenway. And today's starting pitcher, Bryce Elder. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. There's the strike. Looked like it was a little bit up. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he deals. Popped up. Now the throw to first on the run. 1 up, 1 down. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. And next for the Red Sox, number 3. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike. Next offering way off the plate. And it stays fair. And it bangs up against the wall.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Digging in, Wilyer Abreu. Lifted in the air, right center field. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting for the first baseman, Wilson.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
On the ground right side. He takes it on his own. That ends the inning. Nothing in the first for Boston. An inning complete at Fenway. No score here on the show. Back here at Fenway as we go to the second inning set to go. Here's Austin Riley. And there's the strike. Austin Riley, a guy that's turned into one of the young stars in the National League. Chris, he's got big time power. Yo, 1. And a swing and a miss.
He's got power, and he's also been able to develop the glove defensively. Another guy that Ron Washington's helped go to the next level. Now he doesn't have to worry about making mistakes defensively, and he can have better at-bats because of it.
Close play, but in there.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. One. No score here in the second. Ground ball to first, could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first, double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Jorge Mateo now. First pitch, and he just misses. And he takes a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye right there. The wind of the pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Contreras brings it in for the 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the rookie DH, Masataka Yoshida. That's in there. That's strike 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Backdoor breaking ball, and he didn't go the other way with it like you might think, but he put a good swing on it, squared it up nicely.
And here's the catcher, Mickey Gasper. There's a strike. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
This one popped up. He's got it. And there's one down. Number 20 up next for the Red Sox. In the air out towards right center. Harris has a beat on it. And it's caught for the out.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Marcelo Meyer. And the first offering is not close. And the 1-0 misses low. Yoshida off of first with 2 away. That one finds the corner. Strike one.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
And here it comes.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something.
Righty delivers. That one hammered center field. Harris ranges back. Back some more. Gone. He'll touch them all. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Two outs, nobody on. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. First offering misses the mark. Gets under it and pops it up. Squeezes it. That is the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Fenway Park, new inning getting started. And now the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Chadwick Trump, the next to hit. In there for strike one. Trump, in his third season, 28 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. At the belt and fires. Ground ball left side, could be two. Feed to second, that's one. On to first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Here's Acuna now. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And there's a ball.
So, Boog, you're the fashion police. What do you got on Ronald Acuna and the way that he accessorizes the uni?
Oh, Siggy, I dig it. The Braves base colors red and blue, but he adds the yellow. It kind of represents the Venezuelan flag, the country that he hails from. Foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Now fly ball to right center. Abreu moving under this one. Puts the squeeze on it, and that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the third. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. This one smashed down the right field line. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So man aboard. So stepping in for Boston, number 3. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Throw to second, safe. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Duran stands at second with no outs. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Falling behind 2-1.
2-1.
And that's through there for a strike. In the air, left side. Dubon moving under it. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One out and a runner at second. Ground ball, Olsen. And he handles it himself for the out. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. And that's in there for strike 1. Kicks and fires. Strike 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Next pitch misses way outside. Runner at third, 2 away. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two now. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. A run comes in on the play.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Man at second here with 2 away. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. There's a strike.
1-1.
On the ground, Kim. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Braves nothing. On to the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Mauricio Dubon. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Matt Olson up to the plate. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That one ripped. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. The switch hitter batting right. And a foul ball. Zingy, how about this? Ozzie speaks 4 languages: English, Spanish, Dutch, and Papiamentu.
Well, the way the game's expanding, that can be very helpful. Those meetings at the mound. Ozzie Albies, he can translate for everyone.
Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And strike 2. On the ground to third. And now it rolls all the way to the wall.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses. Dubon at second. Riley at first. 2 out of the inning. Swings and misses. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one way outside. And that's ball 3. Jorge Mateo up next. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two on, 2 outs. And they're all loaded up.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Jorge Mateo next up for the Braves. That one's in there, 0-1. Two outs. Bases are full. Next offering misses. And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Two outs. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And the Braves will strand 3. Still down 3-0. Bottom 4, here's the catcher, Mickey Gasper. And a pitch. There's a strike. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
A flip to the pitcher covering. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And next for the Red Sox, number 20. First offering misses the mark.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. One down, base is empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That's to third. 2 up, 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. And here is Marcelo Meyer. And that's in for a strike.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Strike 2. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1, 2, 3. Nothing doing for Boston, but they lead it 3-0. Back here in Boston, and now Ha-Sung Kim early back to work. And ball 1.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
The next offering misses, and now 2-0. The pitch. Out into left center for a line drive base hit.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Chadwick Trump. First pitch just misses. Kicks and deals. Swings through that one. Step off throw to first, and he's back in safely. Here's a 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Next pitch misses. 2-2. And he deals. That's inside. And that's ball 3.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Kim gets his lead at first with nobody out. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Reaching for it and breaks it in.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. 1 for 2. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Acuna's signing bonus wasn't astronomical, only $100,000, but a lot of talent as far as the family. His dad, Ron, was a minor league outfielder, and his grandfather, Romo, was a pitcher in the Houston organization. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
Yeah, when you just look at that lineage, I mean, for him coming from Venezuela, you got to imagine that, he's going to be a big leaguer with that type of, training and coaching that you've had at home.
Caught him looking for the K. Mauricio Dubon getting ready to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And Acuna's two younger brothers, Brian and Luis Angel, are in professional baseball right now playing in the minor leagues. Pitch out, but no action. Squirts away a little bit to second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. Matt Olson in the on deck circle. And the 3-1. And a big swing and a miss. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. And now Matt Olson up to hit. That misses, and it's 1-0. The pitch.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And now the lefty. And it's fouled away. Pitch misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. And here it comes. 3-2 now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Struck him out looking. 2 left for Atlanta. They trail in this one 3-0. And we're back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the inning. Down the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That's in for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
And the righty deals. Got him swinging.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Ball one, no strikes.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Left-hand hitter waits. And fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Just missed. That's to third, and it gets by him.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you gotta make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here is number 3. In there, and it's 0-1. Pickoff throw. Back in safe. Really close. And the right-hander deals. Fly ball down the line. 2 away now.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Willier.
Man at first, Willier Abreu now at the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike one. And that clips the inside corner. Swings and misses, and that is that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. He swings and fouls one off. Ozzie Albies, a young guy that's putting together an impressive resume. Already 2 times an All-Star, twice he's won the Silver Slugger, and he's one of the smallest players in the league. Bounce to the left side, and foul ball.
Yeah, but he packs a lot of punch in that bat, especially from the right side. This is a guy that had 4 grand slams before his 23rd birthday.
The only other players with 4 grand slams before their 23rd birthday, Ken Griffey Jr., Eddie Matthews, Ted Williams, and Giancarlo Stanton.
Really nice sequence with a quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead, 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
Riley up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Check swing went around, and the count 1-1. Out to short. Zips it across. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Harris measures 6 feet even, 22 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. In the air, left field, down the line. Durant puts it away, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. New pitcher now, Jose Suarez.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. Here comes the pitch. That's a strike. The 0-1. Swing and a bouncer. Throw on to Olsen. Run away, bottom of the 6th. So now here's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. First pitch, not close. Suarez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Pitch is in there, and a count 1-1. Movement in the bullpen, number 60, getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Lee, the lefty, warming up as well. Left-hand batter waits. And a good eye there. Two one now. Good eye right there. Popped up. Riley drifts towards it. And there are 2 outs.
The batter, the catcher, Mickey Gasper.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, Mickey Gasper. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Next pitch is outside. And a strike in there. Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 3. Line drive, base hit, right field.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So digging in, number 20. Called strike right there. Oh, and 1 now.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
0-2 now. Popped up. Kim gets under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. Welcome back. Now it's the DH, Jorge Mateo. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Kicks and fires.
Yo, that's a ball.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster, into the monster seats and gone. He sends a rocket to left and they cut into the lead. It's 3-1.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Connie Early is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. A new arm into the game, the righty, Greg Weisser.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Ha-Sung Kim next up for the Braves. And that's in there for strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next one misses, and it's 1-1. And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a ball evens the count. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
The pitch. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Now here is Chadwick Trump. Ripped to third. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 1 for 3. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Righty delivers. Now 1-1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Aroldis Chapman, the closer, is getting loose. Moran warming up as well. Right-hander kicks, deals. And another ball. Mauricio Dubon to bat next. Three-two. Got him looking. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike three. So the Braves get one back on the solo. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Fenway, bottom of the seventh. So stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. Pitch misses inside, 1-0.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
The 1-0. And that one is inside. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. A wind and the pitch. There's the strike. To the right side. Albies. And one away in the bottom of the seventh. Now at the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swung on, belted. Dubon raging back towards the wall. To the warning track, makes the catch. So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. And a foul ball. That one to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Danny Coulombe gets the ball now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now in for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon. And the pitch. Just missed. The lefty, the 1-0. On the inside corner for a strike.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
The 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. He makes the grab, and there's one away. Here's Matt Olson. First pitch, and he just misses. And he deals. That one fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
And the next pitch is way outside. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Now a relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
And the batter now, Ozzie Albies. That one's in there, 0-1. The pitch. That one drifts inside. Olsen, the runner at second with one away. That's down and in. That one the other way. Pulls up on it. Base hit. The throw in. The tag. And he's out.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out. And that's the attitude that aggressive and good outfielders have.
Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the eighth. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the ninth with at least a 2-run lead.
And the 0-2. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. One left for Atlanta, and they still trail it here 3-1. Now on the bump, Dylan Lee.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And stepping in for Boston, number 3. And the pitch. There's the strike. Oh, look at the stop. The throw, and very nicely done for the out. And now, Wilyer Abreu. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Riley makes the grab. 2 down.
Now that is the first baseman, Wilson.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Wilson Contreras. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That's out to center field. Harris makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Red Sox go down quietly as the lead remains 3-1. So here comes the big lefty, Aroldis Chapman, to the mound.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Harris stands in now, looks at that one inside. Chapman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
The 2-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Pitch misses inside. And a full count now.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
On the ground to short, Meyer whips it to first on the run. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Now here is Jorge Mateo. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and fires. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The 1-1 is upstairs, and it's 2-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And here it comes. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And the batter now, Ha-Sung Kim. First offering misses badly for ball 1. The pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. That's off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs. Hard hit left side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
3-1 ball game, quick game. We were looking for a little bit more. It seemed at points the offenses were going to break out, but a total of 4 runs combined. Really good pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings making all the difference.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long